So you guys were I'm hearing all you guys wanted the theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for and entertainment purpose.
Hey, Harry, everyone. So I watched the Hunger Games movie. Apparently it's on Peacock, but so I'd have to buy it. But just in case your dumb internet's down, I can still watch it, which happens a lot out here. Because where I live, my internet's not the best condition. So yeah. Usually what happens, like, every time it gets, like, around nightfall, it stops working. So that's why it's a good thing to have DVDs around still. So you can still watch the movie. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm watching all the Hunger Game movies in preparation for Songbird and Snake. So, yep. So I watched the first Hunger Games movie. I had not read the books in a long time. One I have not watched, period. I've seen the first 3. I read all the books, but I need to I'm going to re-listen to the Songbird and Snake, but I already did a review on that one. So, but in order for me to review that movie, I want to listen to the book. So yeah. But let's start it on what made them make now 5 movies, counting the new one that comes out later on this month. Is this one, and what made 2 actors. One was already been in a movie before, really 3. So, but 2 of them actually still act. So, Liam Hemsworth, who's actually the brother of Chris Hemsworth, Thor, but he doesn't act as much as his brother does. So yeah, and he's not really in this movie that much as Mystique. So let me get a page. I can remember how to say all the actors' names right. Okay, Jennifer Lawrence and Jots Hunterson. So yeah. So Katniss Everdeen lives in District 12, and so does 3 other characters. Her sister Primrose gets picked to be in the Hunger Games instead of her sister, and she promised her little sister, "You will not get picked." It's her first year being in there, and what the Hunger Games is that every single year they have 24 kids, 2 from each district, a boy and a girl, between the ages 12 and 17, fight to death, and to honor the fact that they have peace. And so, but they like to watch kids kill each other for some reason, because these people are sick, and some of them understand why this is wrong. They don't have the power to stop them, because their President Snow thinks it's a good idea to continue doing it. And if there's a winner, there's just a little bit of hope, because he mentions to the person who is in charge of the games, we could just execute all 24 of these kids, but letting one of them win, this has them have a little bit of hope. And that's who the bad guy is, and who we're going to learn about in the prequel, and find out why is he the bad guy he is. So yeah. And so Katniss volunteers to take her sister's place, so her little sister doesn't have to be in Hunger Games, and so she goes and does it. And then PETA goes with her, but they create a lie, whether that they love each other, so they can both of them survive. But it's actually PETA's idea, because she just really wants to get back there to take care of her sister, and she asks the guy she actually loves to take care of her sister, Gail, and she makes sure that her mom actually takes care of her, because she was a drunk who they just lost their dad a couple years ago to a mine accident, because they're minors, and so yeah, and she wasn't really she was more into drinking and then taking care of her two kids. So yeah, and she had to remind her, your daughter Primrose is gonna need you while I'm gone, so you're gonna have to not drink, because she was actually the one raising Primrose during this one, before them really. And so she goes there, and she has to show that she is the one that they should pick by using her bow and arrow and hit an apple right in front of them. And her help and the stylist guy, his name's not on here. I have to go below her. China makes her dress be on fire because one of the next posts called Catching Fire. So yeah, and so they want to present like what happens like later on, what every single name is called. Like they have the third book here represented here, like the Mockingjay. So yeah, because Mockingjay is like hope in this world. So yeah, and so since she is coal helps fire come out. So they wanted to make fire, and that's how they got the idea. But every so time in order to do like cheering on, they kiss 3 fingers of them and they hold them in the air. So yeah, and because they show it here right when both her and PETA get taken, and later on when Rue dies, she does the same exact thing to like salute the little girl, and then so yeah, so after she like gets some people to like her, and for the fact that she actually is this, but then they all fight each other. We have she hides out for a little while. Oh yeah, she also has like a supporter named Hespin, played by Rudy Harrison, and he helps support her, be as her mentor, because he was in the Hunger Games before. So yeah, and helps get people to continue getting her money and her food and stuff like that, and getting her and PETA medicine, because both of them get hurt during this. She gets hit by a rock when she's running away from fire, because she's near the edge of the arena one moment, and so she makes sure that she gets medicine so she doesn't get infection. And when PETA gets infection later on, she makes sure he gets medicine and soup, so they get food and stuff like that. And she also helps Rue survive until she gets hit. She gets hit by a porous spear, and the other kid from District 11 thanks her for it. But I think the one that we see like attacks the guards after Rue dies is her dad. That's why I always think every time I watch this movie that's her father there that goes after them. So, and the way I always see that Rue is supposed to represent Primrose here, because they're the same age, and so yeah, and that's why she cares for Rue so much, because she reminds her of her sister, and she also did give her an idea to how to get down from the tree without getting killed by the other kids that were there because the first two districts were there and ready to come down and kill her, and she's the one that pointed out some weird wasp things that if they sting you, they can kill you, but they also make you hallucinate because she hallucinates when her dad died from the mine accident and how her mom was. And she was not, and Peter had to get her to like run because he knew that they were coming for her. So yeah, and Rue nurses her back to help, and then sadly poor Rue dies after they destroy their food, and then one of them eats poison berries, Foxface from District 5, and that gives her and PETA an idea that will really hurt Katniss to get an idea that if they, because after she dies, there's a reward going out that if because they kiss twice, her and PETA, that those two can survive if they can kill the other two, which are the kid from District 1 and the other one from District 11 who are left. Now, the one from District 1 killed the one from District 11, and PETA actually pushes the kid from District 1 down to have where those weird dog things, and the book actually had past victims from the ones they killed face put on them. So that's why it's like the people you killed come back to haunt you in a way, because she did kill one of them that tried to kill her when she had the wasp pit down. She one of the kids that tried to kill her could not get all the wasp off them, and she must too much poison on them, and she died. I don't remember which district. It's not really clear which district she's from. So yeah, and I haven't read these books in a while, so I don't remember. But she's either from District 1 or District 2. So yeah. And I like the fact that the one for District 11 who was with Rue said, "You get this one, 12, because she pulls off the girl that was from the other one that was from District 1 or District 2 that killed Rue." And she was like laughing about it maniacally, like, "I killed Rue, now your turn." And then the kid from District 11 pulled her off and killed her, like, "You get this one, 12. So yeah. And then he dies later on off screen. So, and then so they threaten to eat both of them, because after they kill the kid from District 1, the gamer guy decides to change the rules after Snow tells him, "I don't like the underdog. Make it go back to the way it was before." So he made him change it after he told him that Snow doesn't like underdogs, but he wanted to make sure they have a victor. But even though Snow told him not to, he still let both of them win. And so, flavor for that, he forced him to eat the dead berries that they were gonna eat, so he died because of it. So, yep. And since they both lived, they started a war because Snow did not only want one of them to win, not two of them to win. So, yeah. So, yep. And the odds were ever in their favor. So I did like this movie. I don't know, I used to think this movie was too violent, but I kind of get what this is saying. That this is kind of a fascist group, even though it's called capitalism. But the fact that this president here is more of a dictator than a president. Because, yeah. And they want to go against him and show these people what they're doing to their kids is wrong. And they should not watch kids kill each other further entertainment. So yeah. And so I'm probably giving this one like an 8 out of 10. So next week I'll do Catching Fire. So I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe. And I don't know if I'm gonna watch Songbird and Snake right away this month. Since it might go to Peacock, it might as well go to Peacock, because I can only watch one movie this month, and that's either Marbles, Songbird and Snake, or Wish. One of those three. I can't watch all three. And I'd rather, if I was going to pick, I would have a hard time picking between Songbird and Wish. But, yeah. So I'll see you guys later. And like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for giving me the 363 subscribers. Tell your friends so I can get more. So I can review more of those stupid live-action Disney movies for you. Bye-bye.